Love. Motherfucker. Walked her up the stoop steps into that little spot between the first and second door and got shortchanged by 2 lungs for 4 seconds of breath. It went like instant surprise, casual interest in disguise, and when she kissed my half-closed eyes, it was for sure I'd cheated death, because it felt like 20 years had just been added to my life. This is new love, I got to thinking as I pictured her my wife. Precariously hung off that skyscraper's jagged roof as smiling fear sprints down the spine to meet my vertigo as proof. I must have said yes 1,000 times while pumping my fist as I floated home that night, because the right woman had finally entered my life. Right? I asked love and it said, I don't know shit about that, motherfucker. Go ask Desire. So I did, and that inspired all kinds of dirty fire. On staircases and alleyways and parking lots, the flames rose higher. At the movies, subway platforms, on car hoods, on the dryer. Yeah, we could get by and say 2 words to each other as long as they weren't, I'm tired. 'Cause at dawn, it was on. In the afternoon, I was after poon. And bedtime was head time. And it went on like that. Our heads were gone like that, the way I'd always pictured falling. Right down to stupid love notes, repetitious anecdotes, and a copious supply of post-midnight calling. You know, like when you're sitting at home alone thinking about calling her, but then all of a sudden the phone rings and it's her, and you're like, hey! And she's like, hey, what's up? I was just thinking about you. Oh, yeah? I was gonna come over, but then, oh, God, baby, you sound so sexy. Oh, you're a bad boy. You wanna come over and do me on the roof? And then, poof, you run your ass the 16 blocks to her house to fuck her unholy. Get to the door and she's waiting for you in some nasty lingerie and you're like, oh my God. Woman, where did you find the time to draw an apple right by that inner thigh? Like rabbit's fur lining a new glove shell, that's what you call love when it's still got that new love smell. Fresh, invigorating, regenerative, explosive, depraved. Each wave is like a new lifetime. Like I just guessed right on 50,000 and called a new lifeline. And ironically, that's how I got caught slipping, because right then, Regis raised the stakes. Introduced hard love. Said, in your face, rookie! And my bookie nearly creamed in his pants, because right then, the cookie crumbled in my hands. Fumbled the ball on all my plans, and I was still ahead, but it was becoming increasingly clear that I couldn't cover the spread. See, all those nasty little habits we'd write off as being cute now make us want to take our guns apart, assemble, load, and shoot. And the fused roots of that dark ficus we let run deep as the rage, till the smallest of infractions sees it all take center stage. Could you please put your fucking shoes away? I just cleaned the house! Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I would have gotten to it sooner, but I was too busy taking your hair out of the drain in the fucking bathtub! Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't come last night. You faked it! Well, let me tell you something. The only reason why I don't have to is because I'm picturing your sister! And like a cold sore blister minus vitamin E, that shit festered till neither of us could really see that we were growing apart. Blowing a start, showing our hearts exactly what we wanted in someone else and finding something else. But I was sure that we would persevere and have a laugh at this in hindsight, because I was still trucking through that tunnel at the end of the light and fishing for a fish I couldn't see wouldn't bite. I mean, we got through childbirth. We get through boredom, right? I asked love and it said, you still asking questions, motherfucker? I'm tired. Go ask patience. So I did, and it said, you're not ready. And I said, what? And it said, you wouldn't understand. And I said, tell me. And it said, okay. Love don't wait for you. You catch it or it's gone. Love sees you as an empire if you can see it's Genghis Khan. See, love will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up, but its electricity ain't static, because love is that tragic magic. Love is learning that ownership vexes everyone and lowering our veracity emphatically. Love listens only to the voluptuously exposed, lurking outside vast expanses. Love is leverage over violent endings, leaving our viciousness elsewhere. Love is leaping over virtually every looming, ostensibly virulent enemy. Love is living on the verge of everything and letting our voices echo like overtures. Love is that first kiss, shudder, that first fuck, flutter. The first time you utter those wishful, sinful words and realize why they're true. Baby, did you know that I would die for you? That's when true love is its most true. Thanks.